Oh, you already started yours. Oh, okay. Shit.
Started, right?
Yeah, it's already up.
Akatsuki or Goku?
Let's see. I would have.
Akatsuki or Goku?
I mean, Goku's soloing everyone in the Akatsuki. Let's be real.
So you want Goku?
Oh, Jesus Christmas. Oh, God. I didn't know this is what we were going with. Jesus Christ.
Oh, don't worry. I'm not going to pour a lot. I still have to do baby dad stuff.
Yeah, and I still gotta drive back to my
No,
place.
I'm not going to do enough. Just to...
We got work tomorrow.
I don't have any whiskey. And it's cherry fake moonshine. Get out of here. You got your
Yep.
beer? Okay.
Right her.
Here's to join the podcast.
The inaugural setup.
Yeah, until we find out and get a lot more money.
Yeah, again, a lot better setup.
I haven't drank this in like 3-4 years.
I've never touched this, so
we're gonna try it now.
Oh God! Tastes like a lot better cough syrup.
That is fermenty.
Yeah,
that is fermenty.
Jesus Christmas. All right.
So want to start us off?
I'll kick us off. Hey everyone, welcome to the very first episode of Join Your Podcast. It's me, Panda Pat, and I'm joined by my co-host Josh.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to the podcast.
Yeah, so this is the inaugural episode, and so we're gonna just do some small talk, like kind of like interviewing each other for just the first episode. Josh,
Until we figure it out.
Yeah, until we can figure out how we want to proceed with this going forward.
Now it just looks like a prison video on my side.
It does. Meanwhile, I've got Lennox's dancing vegetables and everything in the background. I've seen. You've showed me that numerous times.
At some point, I'm gonna have to grab them.
Yeah. No, I get it. I get it. So why don't you, since the whole join my podcast name is kind of your idea, why don't you tell these guys what the origin of that is?
The origin of join my podcast. So I feel like I'm really clipping my mic, but at this point, I don't even care. So I'm known at work for being the most inappropriate. I'd say.
Well, we know this.
But I always say I'm the most inappropriate but charming. So it's extremely bad, but it's like, all right, I get it. So when I have to say something super messed up, I would tell them join my Discord, because all the Discord stuff's going on right now, all the messed up stuff. So I'd say to them join my Discord, and then there'd be a small group of guys I know, and I would tell them said joke, and like, holy shit, you can't say that out loud. So we went with the joke of join my podcast for that reason, but I'm not going to be that inappropriate. Okay.
Yeah, no, we have to set some boundaries. We can't be dropping like hard R. We can't be. No, we can't be dropping hard R. We can't be saying like, "Yo, this 16-year-old should have hooked up with a 4-year-old" or something along those lines.
I'm not saying that happened, but I did have a buddy who hooked up with a 16-year-old when he was 21.
There's also this old movie that I saw from YouTuber Cinema Snob that there was a movie where it talked about child brides, where I think the guy was like 22. God forbid, I have no idea. It's an old, like, 1940s black and white movie. The man was, like, 22, or he was in his 20s, and the girl was, like, I don't know, 10, maybe? That's disgusting.
It is a little, it's no, that's just a little crazy. There's that guy I don't know if he's still in jail, but I'm pretty sure he's still in jail, that was, killing pedophiles. Willingly. Like, he would go out, he'd find their names, he'd end them, and then they took him to court, and they're like, why were you doing this? He's like, why should I not be?
And it's like that. It's like that clip of Pink Guy's Goofy trial. I'll fucking do it again.
Yeah, no, for real. It's exactly what it is.
And I don't think anyone would bat an eye. Kind of like with your quote unquote favorite movie, Boondock Saints.
Oh my god! Why would you bring that terrible movie up to me? It's the worst. It's not even good. It has to be one of those obviously bad cult following movies.
See, this is what I love to do with him at work. I'll always just constantly like
You're the worst.
I just always find something to bring up with him just to really get him get pissed off at me, and because he'll go on these exaggerated rants.
They do. They go on for a while. If we keep this podcast going, it's like a Daniel Tosh bit. You'll be holding on.
Yeah, no, we're
solid.
I'm already planning an episode of just getting him exclusively pissed off, and it'll just keep cutting back to me, just like silently laughing the entire time.
Going though, you say things that keep it going. Like
that's because sometimes I don't know when to shut up.
Well, no, it's not that. You just like to see the autistic Josh come out.
That's
the problem.
That's 100.
I don't think I'm autistic, but I'm definitely...
I definitely drive it out.
Definitely autistic of some sort. On some sort of spectrum. You liking that,
Well, Jesus, it's...
electrical wire wrapped beer?
Yeah, this beer brand... This brand X beer that's not even craft beer or even from like Trader Joe's or some shit like that.
Even though me and you both know it's fucking not, and and it's just garbage beer for garbage human beings. That especially where I live, as you can see.
Oh my god, dude!
The hub world of the KK.
Yeah, Jesus Christ! Getting here was such a kick in the dick. I swear to God, like it's a long stretch of highway from like.
That's the thing. It's just a long stretch.
I know, but like,
it's also terrible because we live in Illinois. Yeah, I get it.
There's multiple factors to this. It's the fact that like when I was driving on 80, it felt like my car was swaying as I was getting close because of the wind gusts from this goddamn cold.
There's nothing to stop you.
Yeah, from this goddamn cold snap that we're going.
No natural architecture in this state. It's garbage.
Well, around him is.
No. Illinois is garbage. It's a garbage state. It always has been.
Oh, we're always so fucking corrupted.
It's also one of the highest in taxes. But like, dude, you could go. I would assume. What would be the closest state?
Wisconsin? We have.
Yeah, it has more fun visuals than Illinois' Kernfield.
Well, and the funny thing is that like in 2020, if it wasn't for my girlfriend losing her job, because of like COVID issues, it is. But no, if it wasn't for the fact that she lost her job because of like COVID restrictions and everything, because they were like,
was she one of those mandated people?
Yes, unfortunately, she was one of those like first on the chopping block kind of things.
Oh, I mean, like they didn't need her.
Yeah,
I know for Bridge, she worked throughout the entire COVID.
Yeah, no,
they didn't miss a beat, dude.
Well, no, she worked at. Well, my girlfriend worked at a. How do I want to describe this? It was a pretty big corporation. It was a pretty big corporation. And like they dealt with celebrities and like company inboxes and all that stuff, like setting people up and everything. The CEO did a shit ton of blow. It still does to this point. I think has multiple affairs. But no, like I went to her Christmas.
It's Pepper. Multiple affairs and blow.
Yeah.
Sounds like a '70s movie plot. Why did they get canceled? Oh, so much blow. All right, Leonardo.
That's it. It's also Danny DeVito's dream job. Is when he's Frank on It's Always
Came in blasted.
Yeah. Yeah, like her company Christmas party. The only one that I went to before she got fired for COVID was I got to see Smash Mouth for free for a private corporate concert. That was awesome.
That's kind of dope.
That was awesome, and that was at It was in Chicago. What's that? Navy Pier. Navy Pier. That's what I'm thinking of.
For the Ferris wheel and shit.
Yeah, like they had their own.
People that don't know Chicago.
Exactly.
It's still garbage. Like, just because it says Navy Pier and has a Ferris wheel doesn't mean it's...
I truly despise Chicago with a burning passion.
And that's the thing I've always wanted a tangent on, is I'm seeing...
Well, let me finish the story real quick, because I didn't get to it. We were talking about Wisconsin real quick. It's gonna be short, I promise.
Fucking cheeseheads.
No, honestly, if it wasn't for the fact that like she got laid off due to COVID restrictions, honestly, we'd be living there right now.
In Wisconsin?
Yeah. And it's funny because that same year where we were gonna move was when all the shit with Kyle what's his face happened.
The Batman?
No, the guy who went overboard and just decided to shoot up a bunch of black people, and he's just like, oh, I did it in self-defense. Kyle Rettenbach or something.
Oh, Kyle Rittenhocken, Smockenhocken.
Yes, that guy. It happened like where we were gonna move to. So we were like, in hindsight, probably for the best that we didn't move there.
No one likes Kyle Rittenbachen, Poopenbachen.
Yeah, well, in this area, I'm sure they do. Anyway, like,
Dude, you go into Casey's and they're throwing up the hail sign. It's like, chill.
Well, maybe not the Casey's where I go to.
No, definitely around me. Absolutely around me.
But anyway, as you were
3.5 black.
oh, for sure. Anyway, as you were gonna say about Chicago, your little rant that you were gonna go on.
Oh, dude. Okay, so like I'm seeing all these rappers. I'm seeing, sports teams, all this shit. Even a rapper I listen to, Cal Scrubby. It's a lot of rappers. What is the deal with Chicago? Like, I don't understand that fact. Is it because the Bears and the Bulls are here? Because they're. I mean, yeah, I get Michael Jordan's super cool in the '95 Bears.
Yeah,
like, what else do you have?
Well, you're maybe thinking of the 80. Was it 85?
What did I say? 95? Yeah, I think it's 85. Dumbass.
Yes. But the Bears haven't been good since like what 2006.
No, but it's.
We're a fucking laughingstock. We're right next to the Cleveland Browns, and I don't know dick about sports, and I know that.
We talked about pizza today at work. And I'm going to go on this tangent again because it needs to be said.
Before you do that, there's a pizza chain that's like 5 minutes from where I live. In a future episode, because he has not had this pizza place when he lived over by me. I'm gonna introduce.
Also, another garbage city.
It truly
Joliet.
Yeah, no, Joliet's good. Joliet. Say what you will about Joliet. Yeah, it's trash. But if you go to like the right restaurants, Christian and I were talking about this. You find the right restaurants
Because they're all greasy spoon dive restaurants.
Either that or mom and pop joints. Like Semino's, for instance.
All I'm saying is I don't think Illinois should be known for their fucking deep dish pizza. I don't care. I don't want the sauce on top of my pizza. I want it encased in cheese, but I don't want too much cheese to where it's like I'm eating boogers and throw up. No, I want a contained pizza with enough crisp, well doneness. And we don't get that here. You come here for the deep dish pizzas. It's like
That's definitely a tourist attraction because I remember when my girlfriend and I went to the aquarium during October when they were giving out their free days. As we were leaving, there was a family that came from Ireland to go to visit Chicago and everything.
it's a good pizza. Not here.
No, see, like people from maybe let's say Utah, or if they're visiting from another country, then yes, I would say, excuse me, at least give it a shot, just once. But it is the tourist pizza.
It is.
It is not something that you go on a daily basis and you're just be like, I'm in the mood for Giordano's. I'm in the mood for Lou Malnati's.
Yeah, have you had Lou Malnati's cornmeal pizza?
I have not.
Dude, I'd rather kill myself. I'd rather kill myself.
I've never even heard of that until...
So the cornmeal, some pizza you get has like, it kind of feels like sand. That's what cornmeal is. It's like, I couldn't tell you what it is. I'm assuming it's from corn.
That's the name. Oh my god.
But it's that. That is the crust is a cornmeal. And I'm okay with uniqueness, but fuck you if you're putting cornmeal on fucking pizza.
That's just...
It should just be powdered fucking flour. That's it. It's nothing special. Nothing. There's Sam's Pizza. I don't know if you've ever had Sam's. This specific Sam's.
Okay, I thought you were talking about like Sam's, which is like the equivalent to Costco.
No, it's like not even 5 minutes away from my house, and it's immediately better than all of the pizza in Chicago.
Find me on it. No, I'll find on this hill for
life, dude.
Alright,
I'll take you down barehanded, fucking Borat it up with just a green swimsuit. I'll go at you. Oh, you're too small. No, I'll die on this hill.
Okay, well,
Die on this hill.
when it actually gets...
Die on this hill.
When it gets warmer, he and I are probably gonna have to have like a local pizza off thing. I'll come.
Yeah, do it in a week.
Yeah, we'll.
No, just wait until I come up with the Chinese food takeout one day.
Oh my god.
Hell yeah, dude, you're gonna fall in love with
Talk to me, guy.
Uncle Wong's, bro. Uncle Wong. It's right down the street. Right next to DNS in the place where they hold rallies.
Maybe it should be called Chinese food.
Chinese food.
Again.
Dragon City.
Oh my god.
Dragon City.
God damn it! Now I want to rewatch Dude, Where's My Car? It's so good. It's such a great stoner. I feel like it's such an overlooked stoner comedy. It truly is.
Grab that. You yank things down and then it hurts you. Don't do that.
Well, how's he gonna learn?
By watching me. I'm the same way. I'll grab shit and it still hits me.
Well, it is monkey see, monkey do.
I really didn't understand when we were painting our basement with sealant that if you got it on you, it would stick. Because it's latex. I should have known going into that. Me and Bridge took rolling pins and just rolled the whole walls and we're covered in latex paint. And we're taking showers, picking this off us like it's leprosy.
God.
Like, probably should have worn a long sleeve shirt.
For whatever reason, I don't know why, but that just reminded me of the time when we were doing my dad's bedroom and we were fixing that off because he had a popcorn ceiling, and we had to like scrape off all that shit.
Popcorn ceilings, dumb.
Oh my god, they were terrible.
I think we all had that in the 90s. You don't need to be grabbing anything back here. Focus on the tree.
But then again, this is also when my parents still live together. Now my mom lives like behind for those of you listening and live in Joliet, you know exactly where this is.
The prison?
No, the infamous Walmart of Joliet.
It's our mini Compton in Illinois.
For real.
I've seen more viral videos happen there than in Chicago. Am I wrong?
And it's funny that like everyone tries to be like a SoundCloud rapper, despite the fact I think the only one that's like been successful with that is King Louie, and he's from Bolingbrook, for Christ's sakes.
I think Juice WRLD started on SoundCloud.
No, I'm talking about like within the confines of like outside Chicago suburbs. That's what I'm talking about.
I think if you know,
Which by the way, yeah, places like Bolingbrook, Joliet, New Lenox.
Lennox.
That's
my kid's name.
Shut the hell up, Schneebly.
That's my kid's name.
Shut the hell up, Schneebly. But stuff like that, or places like that. No, I don't care how much you say that it's the Chicago suburb. It truly isn't. I live basically like an hour south of Chicago.
What, say Joliet is the suburb of? You said of Chicago.
If people like to treat Joliet as like the furthest south of being in the Chicago suburbs that you can get.
No, God no.
I don't
know. I feel like everybody wants to be from Chicago. Oh my God! Without actually living in Chicago. Because nobody wants to live in fucking Chicago. It's terrible. I went to culinary school out there. By the way, culinary school is a fucking lie. I worked culinary school, paid $30,000 just to tell me that I can make a burger.
And you went to Italy for that?
Yeah, for a culinary school. No, it's bull. Because when I was going to the culinary school, Cordon Bleu, it's closed now. They closed it down. I got my car broke into 3 times. Granted, my entire drum set and a TV and my Xbox were in the front seat.
Okay, that's
So that was obvious. But want to know the weirdest part? They took the TV, left the PlayStation, took the Xbox, but then left all the drums sporadically around the road. I found my kick drum a block and a half away. My snare was thrown the other way. My toms were on the other side of the street. The cymbals were like they broke into my shit, and then they just they added insult to like I know it's not a good kit. This was before Bridge bought me that awesome one that I have right now. And like I knew what I bought. It was a hand-me-down. It was a hand-me-down kit from some other place, and then they just threw that shit. I'm like, oh, and I also left my wallet in the car, and they stole my wallet. So they have my social security card.
So did you have to?
No, they're too stupid to fucking use it.
Okay. Honestly, I was truly worried for your sake, but that sounds like
Nothing's happened yet.
Okay.
Still on my World of Warcraft account.
Good. No, because that reminds me of when I was a junior in high school, and my dumbass left. Do you remember those iPod Nanos that were?
Hell yeah, dog.
Yeah, I had like that signature red one that was like super limited edition.
That's pretty awesome.
It was, and mine got.
Your family went out of their way to get that for you.
Actually, that wasn't.
Yeah, I know they fucking did, Patrick. I know they did. Oh, this is the limited special edition one? We better get it for Patrick to make him happy. Well, yeah, no shit. We know that.
It was.
Blue-collar people have to work for our special edition shit. Like my Xbox special edition R2-D2.
Okay.
When I didn't have a job, I bought that. So, you know.
Okay, so here's going to be a running joke that runs through this, and something that we've done at my job the entire time.
It's the joke. You listen to him already talk about how far this drive is. Dude, sorry, we don't have a limo driver to get you to point A to fucking point B. We live out in the boonies, dude. Our most action out here is listening to other people shoot their really terrible guns.
So this joke that we have this running gag thing, lore speaking, I guess we should say.
Yeah, dude. Oh.
Lore that we have running for me is my family is stupidly wealthy.
Like Schitt's Creek.
Yeah,
The Schitt's Creek.
Yeah, we're talking like Schitt's Creek, but without the actual like.
Schitt's Creek.
Yeah, without the fact that we're living in a hotel.
Well, you're basically in Schitt's Creek. So you're living your own life. You're in Schitt's Creek as Pat, and you're here. Welcome. This is your domain now. We meet at the Casey's and talk about Hitler.
And all of this started from when I talked about how my grandparents bought.
Here it is. Say it. Fucking say it. I want you to say it. Say it because then it'll be recorded for life. Because it won't just be us at work. Come on. Real talk.
That my grandparents bought 2 vacation houses up on Washington Island, Wisconsin.
And what's the other island? What's the other island?
That's the only island! We're not on Epstein!
No.
We're not a part of Epstein's list!
Not that joke yet. What's the other island?
That's the only island! Washington Island!
No, it's not.
Yes, it is! Are you talking about Sturgeon Bay?
There it is.
Actual city?
Passed through it.
You passed through Sturgeon Bay to get to Washington Island, Wisconsin! Anyone from Wisconsin who's listening to this, God forbid, I don't know why, please verify that in the comments. Please, I implore you.
That Sturgeon Bay is a thing?
Yes, Sturgeon Bay is...
you own it.
We own the city of Sturgeon Bay?
Yes. Yeah, why wouldn't you?
Although that would make sense why there's...
Oh my God, it just keeps going. Hold on, I'm putting my kid's frog on his back.
It would make sense why there is, like, the only target, like, that side of Wisconsin. Because the further more into it you go to get to the ferry line for Washington Island, the more, like, super rural it gets. I don't know if anyone who's listening has ever been from there. Is my eye... No, my eye's not bad. It looked bad for a second. Which is... Well, I thought... I told you, like, I have an allergy to dogs, and I didn't take any...
You seem like you're doing pretty well right now.
I know.
I think it's because Walter could have been around you.
Well, I don't...
Like, why been an idiot?
I'm not so sure about that, because, like...
Are you just thinking that you are, and you're actually not?
My eye... this. My right eye from this camera looked like it was bad, but no, it's perfectly fine. My face is just really fucking weird.
It's weird how he's already moving. Like, I put that frog on his back, so if he falls back, it protects him, right?
Yeah.
You know, there's times he falls on his side, but you can lift himself up. Quite proud of him. There's a tear in my eye. He's already smarter than me, and that's not hard. Out of this duo, it's been definitely Pat. Yeah, not me.
Well, that's just because
I said powdered flour. It's already powdered.
that's just because I had the money to back up an education.
Yeah, no shit. We should start a podcast with my money. Yeah, I know. Hanging on your coattails.
We're trying to be humble. That's why everything looks the way that it does.
Dude, I'm so tired of being humble. This shit's pissing me off. This is another tangent. We can go on another tangent. It's emotionless people getting the recognition that
talk to me, guy.
They don't. Like, I watched a YouTuber do speed runs of Elden Ring.
Did you put on that one?
It's Elvis.
Oh, okay.
Live in Honolulu.
Okay, I thought you put on that one jazz singer you told me to listen to the other day. I can't remember his name.
Oh, Donnie Benet. Oh, he's got a hall pass.
Anyway.
No, now you got me on Donnie Benet. He has an absolute Donnie Benet. If you ever see this, I will talk about you continuously in the podcast. You're one of my favorite, and I like metal, like hard, like heavy shit. Like this. That's one thing we haven't talked about yet. We're into heavy shit.
If you can tell, I'm wearing Black Dahlia Murder, so
I'm wearing. I can forget the band name. Oh, Hollow Prophet. You know, we're into heavy shit. And Donnie Benet is oh, dude, it's like I'm having sex while listening to his music. Anyways, emotionless streamers. I watched a YouTuber doing a speed run, and there's just no personality. He's got a shitload of views and followers, but like, there's nothing. Like, why am I watching you? Because you're good. That's it. That's it. I'm ADHD. I need more than just visuals also. I need sound. Oh my god, it's already happening.
Yeah.
I was gonna say sound visuals. That doesn't make fucking sense.
You doof.
I need good sounds. I need funny stuff. I need, it's something, but it's, I was gonna go over this way, and I was gonna go over here and grab this, and I just killed that guy. I'm like, why are you getting the content when me and you have been putting out content for how long?
And not gonna lie, how you're describing it, because I didn't ask you about this at work today. It's reminding me so much of like whenever Moist Critical does like streams, because he's super monotone and
he is, but then his YouTube content is kind of personable. Because that's who he is, right? That's how he.
Not bashing him. I'm not bashing him either. I do like Voice Critical Charlie. I do watch him.
That's his charm. Is that kind of style, because the kid has a voice that shouldn't be for his body. It just doesn't make fucking sense. You should have that voice. Christian should have that voice. He shouldn't have that voice. That being said, it's like, what do you want? I'm giving you everything. Like, the dumbest videos on our TikTok get the most views, and then like stuff we put actual effort into, like nothing.
Yeah,
Unless you pay for it.
Well, like even like when I did my Maryland Death Fest vlog, even when I did that, the one that got the most amount of hits was the one where I talked about how was at the very end the kid committed suicide. That one got the most amount of views.
Well, I mean,
like not even the one where
you didn't use clickbait, right?
Oh hell no! I said that all.
Called it.
No. I said day 2 or day 1. I forgot what day it was. But even like oh my god, was it Exhumed? I think it was Exhumed who had the chick sitting on the guy's face in the middle of the pit. Yeah, like that was the biggest headline. Like even the main guy from Hypocrisy the next day even said like, "Yo, I read in the newspaper that you guys are some crazy shits, and if you guys want to fuck, you guys can fuck." And
it's a really good Swedish accent.
I'm rewatching Death Clock, Metalocalypse right now.
I love Death Clock.
I'm rewatching that right now.
Is it so weak and bad in the word prophecy?
Wait, don't mind him, he's fat.
It doesn't matter as long as anybody can understand what I'm saying.
The classics! That's what the duck says!
You know they're coming back?
They had a new album last year.
And in a tour with Black Dahlia again.
What?!
I don't know if that's...
Because they were...
I don't know if that's confirmed, but I think they're talking about it. And also Black Dahlia's working on an album.
Yes, I did see that one. But...
Super stoked.
Oh my god, I'm excited. I'm excited.
Super.
I'm hoping to God it's not trash.
Why would it be trash? Ryan Knight's back.
I know, but it's also
awesome.
Oh, I know, like fucking like Receipt definitely I think is like a super underrated album amongst the Black Dahlia community.
Is that the name of the album?
Did I say Abysmal?
No, that's the album.
Yes, did I say
Receipt is the
Oh, I'm sorry.
Should have noticed why he died.
Oh my god.
That was the obvious hint. The Chester Benningfield. Trevor did it to us.
I had to stop the day that he died. When I saw that news go out, I had to stop. I had to immediately look for him.
Yeah. I remember that day.
He didn't believe me. He was saying cap, essentially, as the kids like to say these days.
Realistically, my balls are starting to hurt. I'm holding my thighs together. This sucks. Anyways,
yeah,
Trevor, super sad.
Yeah, oh my god, we
stopped working that day.
We just completely stopped that day. We're just like, nope, we're done. We're listening to Black Dahlia's disc.
We did. We listened to the shit out of it.
Oh, and what sucked is that as I was driving home, because I lived in Bolingbrook at that time, so I had a long ass drive back home, and
longer than this drive.
I'd say it's on par.
30 minutes.
Yeah.
No. So Bolingbrook from. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I can see it.
Especially because I don't think. And I don't think the highway.
Especially 80, everyone's dying on it.
Well, I had 80, 55, and then that led to Weber's, and then Boughton, which no.
I want a lot of people dead, but I'm tired of dealing with dead people. Like 80 is one of the worst. And I was a volunteer firefighter for at least a year until I realized they didn't give a shit. Yeah, I see some shit.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Dumb, dude.
Oh yeah, no, for sure. Yeah, but no, I was listening to Black Dahlia on the way home that day, and all of a sudden I get a call from this guy that I used to be super close with, but once he got sober I don't know, I just kind of stopped. He called me, and I was like the entire drive home I was talking to him, and then towards the end, like as I'm about to pull up to my apartment complex, he's just like, yo, when are you and me gonna work out? I'm not gonna charge you anything for the first year. I'm like,
is he a personal trainer? I thought he was just
he was at one point, but no one, even with his miraculous recovery, which good for him, like getting sober, he really needed it, and like good for him for getting in shape. He looks good, but like once those kind of people just start doing that, they just become a lot less fun to be around.
Oh yeah, no shit. That's why me and you are awesome. Dude, beer and food. And I just go outside if I want to feel strong. I throw that log around like a fucking lumberjack.
Despite the fact that I've been looking at myself on camera, and I am holy shit, I'm fucking massive.
Rage took a picture of me last night. She was like, "You're massive." I'm like, "Whoa, first off, let's chill out with that word." And she's like, "No, you're big." I'm like, "No." And then I looked again. I'm like, "Oh yeah."
Yeah, I know. Yeah, at least I know I'm fat. I'm way fatter than you. So.
Yeah, but there's just more to love, bud. That's what we're about. More to love. Hell yeah. But yeah, emotionless shit. People not doing the effort when we obviously put in the effort and getting said praise. Like, I'm done trying to be humble. Like, this bullshit, it's not fair. I'm actually putting in the time, and I'm putting in putting in effort. But it's like, Senpai noticed me for real, dog. Like,
and it's funny because lately,
I'm like this close to sucking dick to get famous. Like, I'm like Kim Kardashian.
OnlyFans. Well, this is the male equivalent to OnlyFans, starting a podcast.
I mean, yeah.
You've
seen not attractive guys. That's the thing. There's attractive guys on OnlyFans doing podcasts.
Yeah, because
Then there's us.
Yeah, because let's be real. Let's be real. If you're gonna start like a black metal band, a death metal band, whatever kind of metal band, the only way you can make money is if you're an international act, like if you're from Sweden or.
And you're not even making that much.
That I don't know.
Okay.
That I don't know about.
But yeah, well, I mean, like, how would else anybody know you besides YouTube?
Which
Spotify blows. I will never ride that train.
I have been known from YouTube like a couple of times, which is crazy.
That is what? When? Where?
It was
I think you just because your family.
No. I swear to God.
That's a
No. Okay. Let me go back. It wasn't from YouTube. It was from back when I was in Arte Zen. It was back in my band days. I went to Discreet. I went to
R.I.P. those days.
Dude, I miss my band days for real. Do I love what ended up happening? No. Did I have to leave my band? Absolutely. But do I miss those days? 100%.
I'm 100% about not talking. If he's gonna do that, I'm about it.
Talking to yourself.
I mean,
sometimes you need a professional opinion, and who else to give you a better opinion than yourself?
Well, and not even just that, but like I had like so many people, like even my brother who does like photography for a living. He went to school for that. He's done work with like a bunch of celebrities. He's super close right now with Kelly Rowland. He's done work with LeBron James. He's done work with like a whole bunch of celebrities. He's got
the world's greatest flopper.
But no, like I remember I was gonna have him do a music video for me, and I told him like, he's like, oh, who's gonna be paying for this? I'm like, I am. He's like, why are you paying for this and they're not? And like, somehow it was that made things come together. That was when things came together for me. That was when the wheels started turning. And I was talking to my former bassist baby mama, and she was even like, no, like even Chris wants to help out. He just can't. Like he's having a hard time holding a stable job because of like seizure inducings or it's something along those lines. I don't remember this exactly, but like she was like Pat. No, Chris knows that what you do for this man is not 100% fair, and like everyone needs to step their game up, and he wants to do it. He just doesn't necessarily have the funds to do so. And this was back when I was also like solely a pizza delivery driver. I wasn't making much money. I would get paid.
You embrace the epitome of black metal music, though. Trying to do the best you can, but on a pizza delivery budget with shitty recording equipment.
Which is funny because we were essentially like the my band was essentially like the local version of like Black Dahlia Murder, Carnifex. Everyone had like their death metal sound. I was the sole black metal aesthetic to it. And it's one of the best compliments I got was from a guy who we were trying out for a rhythm guitarist, but he ultimately said no. I'm like, we're okay with that because he said we work better as a 4-piece anyway. He was saying he compared us to like Dismember. I'm like, he's like, I'm sorry if I'm sorry if I'm disrespecting him. Like, why is that disrespect? What is wrong with you? That is phenomenal. That's a great compliment. What are you on?
And you got solid highs, guys.
Well, thank you.
Solid highs.
I practice from time to time, and just because I don't do music anymore, I want to. I think the last song I actually wrote a song about like 2020 as a whole. Never released. I still have the lyrics on like a Google Drive.
Just can't play guitar.
How the fuck did that happen? Is that the ghost that's here?
The psychic Bridgman said we got like multiple people hanging out, which sucks too because it's like it's a pain in the ass, man.
It's my black metal conjuring because I bring the black metal aesthetic into this house.
It's usually just me. I break a lot of shit.
That was
It just
weird.
fell. It wasn't on.
That was weird, and I wish I could have gotten that on camera, but there's no way I could have predicted that. That's weird.
Don't say anything weird about it. I put it on wrong. That thing fucking sucks.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, no. Yeah, it's crazy.
I do miss those days, and like I even said that. I even said that at my last band meeting with the guys. It's like I went for like a final band meeting. I told them like, okay, like this, like so and so needs to change. I'm gonna do it diplomatic. I'm gonna let you guys say your piece, and then I'm gonna say mine without any interruption. Guess who got interrupted?
You did.
Of course I did.
Just because you're nice. Nice guys always get the fucking shit out of the stick, Doc.
It really is a fault of mine. It truly is. I'm way too nice for my own good. It is a massive...
That's a lot of problems with bands that I've seen, especially with mine. They would always... Not always. That's an aggressive word to use. There would be a lot of times where the band I was in would be like, oh, we don't have it right now, but like if you get it, we'll get you at some point. And then 2 months later, nobody has it.
Oh yeah, no,
Am I the only one ponying up the dough to go and record? And then they like, it's not a one up, but it's definitely like a, oh, I'm gonna pay for this whole recording. I'm like, okay, cool. All right, well, I gotta redo my parts, so it's gonna be like another $200. I'm like, my parts, fine. How much to do what? A couple lines. He's like, couple lines. I'm like, all right, man.
I wanted to say, if my Panda Pat channel actually took off, I was gonna save this. I was gonna save that story for like or the finer details of everything. For like my 500 subscriber count, I was gonna save it for that, but might as well get some of the stuff out there now as it is. Like,
It's gonna be whether you like it or not.
I know.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know. But no, like I think I pretty much booked like 90% of everything that we did. The only thing that like my guitarist booked was was recording it. Was the recording of that EP that we did. That I showed you. That you checked out. Like right when we.
It's a good album.
It is. And fun note for you guys. I know I've told Josh this. The Reaper Cometh, that last track that we had. That was, for me personally, that was all done in one take.
And that's not easy.
And if you guys,
Especially the music we like. That's not easy.
No, and you guys can check this out for yourself. Type up like Arde's End, The Reaper Cometh. You can look for this yourself. That scream that I hold at the end, nothing. There was no studio interference with that whatsoever. So they didn't like take and drag that scream to hold it out as long as possible. No, that was all natural. That was all me. No studio interference on that.
I Prevail, better watch out. Or is it I Prevail?
I couldn't tell you.
Chester Bennington, how about that?
Isn't he dead?
Oh. Linkin Park, better watch out.
Yeah. But
Spoiler alert, you're alive. So that's all I'm saying.
oh my god, I still think my favorite show that we ever did and was when we opened for Dark Tranquility and Insomnium. I can easily pinpoint the day. January 15th. So almost. Hang on, I gotta see what the year is right now.
Just like 9/11.
Shut the fuck up. That's your birthday too.
Go into that more later.
Yeah.
How about podcast time?
Yeah. It was 2015. That was almost 9 years ago to this date. That was that show.
Who else played that?
It was filled with a lot of like really good local acts.
I don't care about the local acts right now. Hold on, what was the
Tranquility. Well,
Dark Tranquility and Insomnium.
were the two like known ones?
Yeah.
And then you.
And then it was
Say their names. It's only fair.
it was us with Arde's End. It was Withering Soul. And it was Ab Scissor.
Ab Scissor?
Ab Scissor, yes.
Ab Scissor.
Yes.
2 words?
One word.
Ab Scissor.
Yes. The main guy from that does like a one-man black metal project. I think it's one band. I think it's one.
We need to learn an instrument. I got drums, but I'm not fast. I think we need to learn guitar. One of us is guitar or bass. I don't care. I'll play.
Which is funny because I've actually been kind of picking up keyboard. Like I know how to play part of the intro to the song by Amorphous, "You I Need." I know.
You're gonna say Wiggles.
No, I self-taught myself how to play "You I Need" by Amorphous. I taught myself how to play that, like just by going with my one friend to Guitar Center all those years ago.
I think we should learn. You think she'll learn keys? and I'll learn to play bass. Because guitarists are fucking everywhere. Drummers are fucking everywhere.
And since I talked about Moist Critical earlier, that is something that I would actually, I know this is cringy, but it's something that I would actually like to do, is do like a YouTube supergroup of like
That's not cringy. That's awesome.
yeah, you get like Moist Critical doing like a clean section, even though I know you have
Started on this one. We're 43 minutes in. We'll be doing another day.
We'll be going off on that later. Justin Wang, I don't know if he does guitar for Jinx or if he does bass. I don't remember what he does.
I like Justin Wang. He's got a nice face.
There's a guy that I was watching while we were trying to set this up called Bionic Pig. He has a shit ton of like guitars in the background. There's a Nintendo YouTuber that I used to watch a lot, Rule of Two Review. He does drums, but mostly to the style of like Lamb of God and Pantera, stuff like that. And then just figure out how to get the rest from there. That would be really cool. I know like some larger people might think it's cringy, but no, I would.
I'm surprised you didn't have Danny from Ninja Sex Party.
No, that's
what's their thing?
Ninja Sex Party.
Is that the Game Grumps guys band? Yeah, I'm surprised you didn't have him on it.
No,
for the power metal highs.
That's not a bad shout, actually. That's not a bad shout. But anyway, that. Since we're still kind of on this, you said that you wanted me to think of like an underground band that should get more recognition.
Yes.
How about you start off?
Me? Yeah. So if we continue this podcast, and I think we both want to, I want those bands to be noticed. And there's bands I like that people end up noticing, but then there's bands that they don't get the credit they deserve. But if we're talking, I'm more of like the heavier breakdowny side.
He's more of like the deathcore person. I'm like
beat down, just chugs all day, dude. I'm all about the 01s.
Yeah, for the most part prefer like melodic death, black metal, and death metal. Those are like my two. Those are my three go-tos.
Both worlds of metal. Let's just be like that.
With the exception of like glam and thrash. Fuck thrash community, by the way. Fuck them.
Unless besides Revocation.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Like if you're gonna do thrash metal, have it like interject with like black metal, a la Skeleton Witch. Have it be death metal, a la Revocation.
Skeleton Witch is Doom.
They are now, but
there's another witch band that's
Bell Witch.
That's what it is. He got it. Yeah. I just think they need more credit, and I might do the same band for a couple times, just to continuously say their names. But it's usually. But my band, so I'm not good at math, and you're gonna help me out with this.
Their band name.
It's World War, but
World Prestige.
The alligator mouth is open towards war. So doesn't that so it's world so it's World War and then the alligators towards the war. Doesn't that mean
world more than war?
What?
So like if you have like a 4 if you have like a 4 and then that and then let's say
no, are you saying a number?
Yes.
No, it's not.
No, I'm trying to help. I'm trying to help you with that.
Okay. Good luck, because I'm 30 and I still don't understand, man. 30.
You're older than me, bitch.
33.
Yeah, you're older than me. But no, it's say like you have 4, that Pac-Man opening up that way.
Yes.
And then you have 2. The 4 represents that it's greater than 2. Because you have the sign like this. If you had it this way, if you had the Pac-Man mouth going next to the 2, yes, that would be 4 is less than 2.
So it would be world is less than war.
World more than 1, or world more than.
So
God damn it!
It's okay. So it's world alligator sign facing war, and the song's called Waste that I found out about.
World is less than war then in that case.
I would assume it's really metal aesthetic when you do it like that. But yeah, they deserve props in their song Waste. fucking goes, dude. Wow, holy shit! Like they listen to the whole album and crushed it, and it's a couple hundred views. Fuck you! You need more than that. That's my band. World is
Okay. So I have two, and they both correlate to 20.
You said one. I can't believe you.
They both coincide with 2023. One was what I felt like was the best band that put out an album last year. The other one was a band that, as of right now, only has one band to their credit, or one album to their credit. They're currently about to drop a second one. But it was my most listened to album of this year.
Of this year? This year's barely started.
Well, okay, last year, 2023, excuse me. It was my most listened to album of 2023, excuse me. So my favorite band that came out last year is Night Crown. They put out an album called Tales. Holy shit. Easily one of the, like, I only got like a third of the way through the first song, and I'm like, this is already going to be the best black metal album of the year. There's not even any competition.
Bold statement, my guy. It's a bold.
Well, that's it. That's my personal opinion as well. So take what you will from that. But no, it was. Oh my god, it was ferocious. It was heavy. There were symphonic elements to it.
Were there cleans?
Were there?
Were there?
I don't.
Were there?
I don't remember. I don't remember. I'd have to check.
Suck if there was.
Well, then I already knew this going in before I even opened my mouth on the next one. You're not gonna like the next one. I know you're not.
Kelly Clarkson.
No, it's not actually. It's this. What used to be a one-woman band from Melbourne, Australia. I think she was originated from, or she moved there. Soldusk. They are neo-folk / black metal, but I would classify them more as quote Wiccan metal. And if you listen to it, you would understand why.
Like witches and shit.
It has that feeling. It has that feeling when you listen to the album. It has that feel to it.
Like the witch movie.
Yes, pretty much. Like you hear like earthly tones and everything, earthly undertakings, shit like that.
That what defines your Wiccan is earthly.
Yes, if you can like sense that, because I had a friend who was a devout Wiccan. And she's fucking psychotic. She's off her fucking rocker. But like, you can pick up with like the feel of everything that she has. That Soldusk has with it. But now this newest track, it kind of delves away from that. I'm kind of hoping the album doesn't when it drops. But I'm eagerly excited for it.
I'm excited for this year in music. But I'm also terrified at this.
Well, at least we're getting the return of Job for a Cowboy.
Big deal. Have you ever listened to Johnny's side band while they were on hiatus?
I can't say that I have.
Serpent of Genosis.
The name does ring a bell.
It's
Job for a Cowboy if they made it a grind band.
Yeah, the name rings a bell.
It's great. It's with a capital E. Great! Like Tony the Tiger.
They're great!
Yeah, dude, they crushed. But I also get nervous. Because that's why I kept mentioning these World War guys. They look like us. Like, right now, they're usually in just gym shorts and shoes and a t-shirt. Whereas, you see a lot of the guys now, or guys that are old, dressing up, and it's like, who the fuck dressed you? Like, what's wrong with you? Like, first off, dial it down on the looking, because you're in a metal band. You ain't gonna go that far, big dog. You're not I Prevail, and you're not Brad Pitt. It's not gonna happen. and you also play heavy slams. And you're gonna it doesn't make sense with the skinny pants and the giant t-shirts.
Heavier music is only good for ugly people. Only ugly people know how to play that shit correctly.
I don't know what he said, but I'm gonna probably disagree with him.
Did you actually hear what I said?
No, just let it be. For the rest. Just let it be. Feels like the song.
Oh, you're gonna be proven wrong. You're gonna be proven wrong when this comes out.
Yeah, we'll fucking see about that. Who has my back? Clean singing is garbage.
Yeah, he's heavily against cleans, which is what that Soul Dusk actually like primarily utilizes. Even like the heavier, like she does both like growls and screeches and cleans. Primarily her ones with cleans are probably my favorite.
I don't know. I kind of give leeway to the women with the singing, because one of my favorite top bands is I Wrestled the Bear once. Before Spirit Box's chick took over, by the way.
Hey, I like.
That's where she came from. If you didn't know that.
Oh, I knew that. No, I like Spirit Box. I like Spirit Box.
But I kind of get like, you know, when women sing in metal, I'm like, okay, I'll let it pass, because it's like that's more their voice. You know what I mean? But then I'm not going to discount Cerebral Bore, who sounds heavier than a majority of the guys in the community right now. Like, she fucking dog, like, jeez.
God, I was thinking Infant Annihilator, and I was immediately brought back to that Blasphemy video, or whatever the fuck that song is called. That music video, I just can't look away.
It's so messed up, it's it's like a snuff film.
It really
It's
is.
about the snuff film, but it's totally snuff
It
film.
really is.
It reminds me of David Firth that did Salad Fingers. Oh, are you getting all fussy? He's getting tired.
Oh, someone's getting a little sleepy. He's gotta go.
Oh, he won't drop that quick. Trust me.
Well, no shit. No baby doesn't.
I don't know. You've had your times, little man.
He's had his moment in the sun, Ricky.
It's
You fucking.
fucking.
Oh, kid on a bitch.
God, I just realized, like, we're so close to, like, an hour recording in,
I know.
and not once did we talk about our coworkers.
I think we can save that for the next one.
Well, we could.
You know what I mean?
True.
We can hint at it, like.
Well, yeah, obviously, when we talk about our coworkers, or, like, other people, aside from, Josh did with his wife,
I'll say their names. I don't give a shit.
yeah, I'm not gonna, unless, oh, and my former bassist, but that's a different story. I'm not gonna give out, like, names of people, but, like, just understand, like, yeah, like, some of the people that we know in our life are either crazy, awesome, or just completely stupid.
Come at me, pussy. I'll say it. To an extent.
Okay, have fun.
To an extent, I'll keep it. If it's really bad, I probably won't say their name.
Okay, what about Eugene?
Fuck Eugene, dude. My mom even saw him today. She's like, that guy looks depressed as fuck. I'm like, you have no idea.
Eugene's got, like, Eugene legitimately looks like fucking Eugene from Hey Arnold, and he acts like him too. It's not even funny. Like, it's creepy as shit. There's our one coworker story that we got going on, and we haven't even we're only scratching the surface.
We're barely scratching the surface, dude. We're just spitting in the general direction.
Yeah, this is barely scratching the surface.
What? What do you want? Oh, you're tired.
He's a sleepy boy.
Sleepy boy. Yes, he is.
Tired boy.
You know? No, you don't need everything that's in your way.
Man.
What do you think? You got anything else?
I guess not for this one.
Pretty solid though.
Yeah, this is definitely all right. So this was episode numero uno of Join My Podcast, and we will. What day do we want to put this out?
I don't know.
What day do we want to keep putting this out? Because, like, do you want to do it on Mondays? Do you want to do it Sundays?
Well, don't they release CDs on Tuesdays?
No, albums come out on Fridays because you guys know that's usually my anime break at work.
Yeah.
Because I listen to all the new music that comes out on Fridays.
That's also possible. You make that call. We'll let you know.
Okay, we haven't shot the trailer for this yet. But yeah, we'll figure out a release date when we want to do this. But yeah, that's gonna do it. With that being said, we will catch you guys next time.
On the flip side,
Later, Gators.
deuces.